I mean, I have an army that's doing literally nothing. I can do this. I've got to be careful doing this, and I'm going to have to keep a very close eye on it all. Why does that look like it's the wrong colour? Hang on. It wants to be... Cancel that one. Wants to be... Well, not... I wasn't going to do all 24 divisions on there, but if you land on here, there's no port, so it's not a bad idea. Canada is definitely not on our side, right? Yes, okay. It's just... The colour doesn't look right somehow. It just doesn't look right. This doesn't normally look this colour when you play as the Allies. It's either owned by the UK, isn't it, to start with, or is that Newfoundland? I can't remember. I think that's part of it. And then sometimes it's traded to the US. The US take over it. Anyway, we'll put that plan in motion. Atención. You're still short of 2 soldiers. That's okay. That's okay. So what happened over here? Did we get in? We did, and that's going Spanish. Excellent. Let's make sure we've actually got a bit of support going in there, because they've all abandoned this region. And the United States has decrypted our ciphers. Yeah, good for them. I thought they might. Let's make sure you guys are also defending the ports around this area as well. So many different regions down here. It's all owned by smallish, or smaller countries, should I say. Are you not actually defending these? Atención! I don't think they were. Okay, let's add those in. And there's one there that's... Rexist Belgium declared war on Belgium. I'm guessing Rexist Belgium is the monarchists and not some weird faction that want to put the T-Rex back on the throne. I don't know. You might laugh. There are some strange people in this world. There are some people who believe that our royal family in the UK are descended from a race, or are indeed a race of alien space lizard people who've come to Earth to mind control us, or some such bullshit. This is the Mexican Soviet Republic. Are we at war with them? Yes, it looks like we are at war with them. So I have no issues. Oh, I'm not invading them, actually. I'm invading the ones next to it. That's fine. Let me take a look at the status of this, because I think if I take the training off, I think we're probably going to be ready, are we? We don't have naval supremacy. So what I want is to keep an eye on that. I'm tempted to click OK and go for it, but we know from past experience that often leads to the poor sods being forgotten about, doesn't it? How's industry looking? Fuel's looking fine. I am very happy to say. We can still work on it if we want to. Oh, we're behind with radar and stuff like that. Okay, let's make a bit of progress down there then. And we have some more troops. Perfect. We have our garrison troops now. These guys are going to go and hold the UK. Sí, señor. Do you know what? I'm just going to put you... It's not really a garrison though, is it? No, it's okay. I was going to put them into... Well, I don't know what to do with the mountaineers. I'll put them in there. And they're part of a field marshal group. And I don't get them confused with somebody else, which is probably more important. Sí, señor. We'll change the colour of that force, I think. Take pause off. Let's have them... Do we have green? Do we have pink? We don't have a pinky purpley colour. That'll do. The colours of Royal Spain. I don't know. I'm just... Let's see what's going on down here. So this situation, we should be able to... If I go like that, we should find that we can actually add some nice support in. I don't know if anyone else is close enough. The Kingdom of Spain. Doesn't it look good? I am impressed. We are in a mess down here. I think the best thing we can do... Hang on, if I go on to check out the supplies, it's awful. So they say that we build by land or we come in via the ports, and I think we just build a port down here. We only need about level 1 or 2. Let's put it there. We'll put it level 2, and we'll put it to the top. I can live without the dockyards for a bit, but this, I think, is going to cause me some grief if I'm going to be here for any particular length of time. Right then, let's see what progress we're making. We have a very funny front line. Do I want to tick a general attack order on him? Actually, he's busy training, but not all the troops in there are training, so that's fine. I don't even know if I care about trying to attack around there. I'm just happy to let those guys do their own thing for the time being. I suppose I could take... Where's the blues?
Sí, señor.
Let's get everyone there. So these guys down the bottom should be... They should be travelling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order that. I think... Do we have enough for... Actually, I'm not going to order this because we might not have enough for this. It's fine. We'll come back to that. I'm more interested in the Marines. We have 0 naval supremacy over here. Right, okay, so we're going to add... Let's start adding some of this in, I think. Here we go. Hey, we've got 2 more destroyers to go in there. And destroyer. And I saw another one there that's fully trained. Excellent. Put him in there. Make sure they're all in that job. Submarines, we're not quite there with the submarines, so I'll just keep boosting these in. What we're going to do then is we're going to start raiding places. Oh, we're going into the Caribbean Sea. This is risky. This is starting to get risky. We're already covering those areas. I would need to bring the fleet, and we know what the fleet is like. The fleet is at risk, but I could station them over there. I mean, it's a good one. Yeah, I don't really know what to achieve with that. Are these our... Right, so we could, if we wanted to, put some planes into here, couldn't we? We could put our close air support. We have, in the way of naval bombers... Oh, come on, we must have some naval bombers. 79, so it's pretty dire. I'm going to train these up at home. I could put fighters in there, you see, is what I'm actually thinking. So we'll put the fighter wing in, and we'll get those on pilot exercises. And then we may as well put these in. And the other one is that. And we'll get those guys training up as well. And we'll see what state they get to by the time we can actually put them in anywhere. We have some more divisions. Excellent. There we go. So our UK Defence Force is now going to... It's going to be usable, let's say that. And we have nothing in basic training. Do we want to... I guess we will... Let's do this, okay. Let's... I'm going to regret this, because this is going to be the worst of the worst. And ideally we would have not trucks in here. But, hey, it's what we've got, right? We're gonna need engineers. Oh, that's me done for XP. Okay, well let's not worry about that. I'll do that later. I don't think we've got enough medium tanks to... Well, we can't make a division yet, and I know the design is awful, but I feel like we should use them for something. I guess what I could do is create... How many men do we need in here? I need 2 divisions to fill this up. So let's do... Let's I guess we do that. And we get things on training. And then I guess another 24. Whoops, hang on, let's not go crazy on this. That gives me basically another army to play with. And we'll put those over there. Alright. It's not like I'm short on troops at the moment. What I'm short on is naval power. So I suppose this is going to require a ton more steel, isn't it, if I start doing this? We're doing 5 a day. Do you know what? I think we do need extra. I need to get this up. It's not doing the job. Let's put these back in there. And I guess this is all going to cost us in steel, but we're going to have to do it, I suppose. It would help to make our navy more effective, actually. So what can we do to actually just boost its current efficiency? These things. Let's get them going. Then I can send the big fleet out with less of a risk of them getting blown to Kingdom Come. All right, nice. So we're in a situation where we could invade Canada if we wanted to. That army's not going to be ready, though, for another 70 days. I could have made it. I could have set smaller invasion forces off. I didn't. I kept it as one big one. Ease of use. That's fine. The Marines aren't going to... I don't think we're going to get in here anytime soon. This is definitely a problem for us. So maybe I should... Let's put them on doing something else. If I invade there, I'm going to very quickly get some angry Americans come swarming up. But...
Listo.
Do you know what? I think we can risk this.
Sí, señor.
Let's take the chance. What I'm going to also hope is that we end up with some allies coming in to help. So I'm going to take the port. How about we do this first, right? This will give us a naval base up here, won't it? Pakistan declared war on free India. Oh my God. We'll get that. We'll take a naval base up there. I think that's going to be the way to go. Advanced artillery upgrade. We want this, and then we can get the stuff on the ground. Well, actually, we don't need to for this, do we? I'm thinking of the airplane designer, but I've got that disabled. We might bring that back in the next series, which I've got some ideas on what we want to do with that. Keep them quiet for now. It's going to be something fun, I think. Don't want armoured trains. Don't want anything in there. I want military police because of the garrison issues. It's because I've put flipping armoured cars in there. I know what the problem is. So we're missing infantry equipment as well. Is it that bad? I guess we are trying to manage quite a big area of nuisance problems now. So, oh, infantry equipment. Right. We have the spare factories. Oh, we've got the steel. We've got the steel from... We're starting to lose a bit of steel. I think we're getting steel from the UK now. I think we're getting some from that. Let me just go in and check. It was newly conquered. If I put it on to resources. Yeah, we're getting bits. We're getting bits. So that should be an improvement. I should have some spare spies doing pretty much nothing at the moment. So I can bring these guys over and I can put them on root out resistance. London's looking kind of hot right now. My word, this is not happy, is it? Right, let's go into this. Occupied territories. So overall, I'm fine with what it is. But the United Kingdom, we need a bit of a crackdown, I think. So let's change this to... I should have had something else on this. Should we go military governor, secret police... Secret police. Let's try and have a proper crackdown. Military governor might be the better one. Daily compliance. Yes, I know. No one suspects the Spanish Inquisition. That's the most important thing. Never play this game trying to min-max it, going for the most efficient way. Always play the game trying to tell the unique story of your playthrough. I think that's the most important thing you can do to enjoy this long term. If the more you try to min-max a game, multiplayer is different. That's different if you get into that. That's why I don't play a lot of it. But I think if you try to just play everything as min-max, super efficiency, you will get bored of a game pretty quick because you end up basically just shuffling numbers around. And I always like to tell a story whenever I play through these. I think it's more enjoyable to do it that way. Even if you end up doing some things that are a bit silly, if it feels in character for your nation, you'll enjoy it more. Just my opinion. You guys are free to play however you like, of course. But if you are finding yourself getting bored with the game, definitely try and play it as a sort of coming almost as a role play point of view from it, or playing more in character, doing things a bit differently. A bit different if you're going for specific achievements and challenges, of course, but that's generally how I like to play these. There's too much of calling to wars going off on here. Can I trigger that yet? No, not yet. How's everything else looking? Watch, this will go green now that I've actually taken the Marines off that order. Yeah, that's okay. I could bring the big fleet out up here. This would give us a toehold in Canada. And more importantly, it would probably just annoy the Allies. But with a bit of luck, it will allow our allies to then come surging in and do their own invasion nonsense. Who's good at crackdown in here? Do we have anyone who's particularly good? Boost ideology. We don't need that. A linguist. Don't know if there is one that's particularly good, or if there's a particular stat that helps that. Let's see. We will pick a seducer. I like the sound of that. No one suspects the seductive Spanish Inquisition. They turn up with flowers and chocolates. We want root out resistance. These are all very high areas of resistance. Let's crack that. Oh, Newcastle. Bloody Geordies. It's bound to be an area of high resistance over there. And this, I think, is one of the better uses for spies, actually. It saves a bit of time and effort. Did we get the other spying job done, though? This one is in progress, is it? 3 days, okay. And then we'll carry on working on that. 2 days. I mean, we've got 2 American spies to do that. I think it's perfect for the job. More recruits? Yep, absolutely. Someone with guns. Some brass knuckles. Oh, this guy's British. Agent captured. Oh my god. That's not part of the problem. Rescue captured operative. That was a fail, wasn't it? Let's put him in. Do it instantly. We'll do it quickly, of course, but let's put you in. Rooting out resistance. Resistance is futile. Scousers, Geordies, Cockneys. They're all at it. They're all causing me bother. Right then, how's this looking? 5 days to go before the invasion of Canada. So far, so good. We will have spare military factories now. The steel's come back online, so that's nice. I'm going to pile it all into this until we get this level. I mean, making 256 a day. We're no doubt losing some. But has that caused me a problem with steel? It has. So how are we doing for trade? Give me some steel. We'll go with this place. I'm just going to make it happen. And we'll sort it out afterwards. Let's see. Do I? No. No, we still don't have an awful lot of there. I thought I might have got a job lot of civvy factories from the UK, but it has not turned out to be the case. Oh, God, what happened to the naval supremacy? Nothing? It just flashed up and down. Central Atlantic Gap. This one? Oh, it's empty? Oh, my God. Right, hang on. Are we just not... We just weren't doing anything in there. I am losing some serious destroyer here. Are we producing enough to replace the losses? I mean, it is a problem. Cancel that. I think I've probably messed that up, did I? Some things in the transfer. What have I transferred over? Reinforcing. Yeah, okay. I think I probably clicked something there that I shouldn't have done. In the submarines. Right. Excellent. Get you on that. Get you on that one. Something's not quite right here. Just defend, defend. There we go. And not quite trained. That's okay. Go in there. I'm desperately trying to get that boosted up. We are on 1940s destroyers, but I suspect they're travelling around places where the enemy air superiority is just too much. But we are generating naval experience, so I'm fine with that. What's the situation here? Are we in a position where we can attack? I would say we probably are. We'll send everyone in. And you can dig yourselves deeper into the supply poo hole down there. We have a port, so supplies down here are looking a lot healthier all of a sudden. Infrastructure is probably going to be what I suspect to be the big issue. Oh, tell you what, let's go and cut those off there. Can we do that? Oh, it's not a cut off, is it? Because this is also United Kingdom. I was thinking we'd get these guys trapped, but it's not going to quite work like that. Is it worth trying to put some basic infrastructure around here? Because it's kind of bad. It is kind of bad. At least we got the seaport built, so that definitely helps a little. Right, we do need to keep an eye on our marines. Where are they? There they go. Proud of you, boys. You're going to do it for us. The flipping just divisions, just crisscrossing the Atlantic. How's the war going for the US then? German Reich's lost 3 million. We've only lost 145,000, which thankfully isn't so bad. Poor old UK and Free France lost a lot. So the US is in this. They've already lost 3 million men. How? How have they been going so... Maybe we sunk some on the seas. You know, they might have sent a load of reinforcements over. Especially when Britain got invaded. And we may have just sunk the whole lot. That would be amazing if that was the case. Resistance to occupations in the Isle of Man. Really? So I'm not expecting any enemy resistance up here, but the fact that we can give ourselves a naval base right on their coast, and then we can plan extra little naval invasions, I'm quite happy with that. Also, we're going to need some more of these, aren't we? Because we're going to need to garrison North America when we get there. So let's also do this. We've got some more decent... you guys better go repair. I'll try and... Sounded like my dog got his tail trapped in a door or something then. I don't know if you could hear that. I'm sure he's fine. Okay. How are we looking? The 1940 submarine hull. I will develop that. I think by the time I do actually get any of these ships built... How's the light cruiser coming along? Oh, let's make sure we put those into... It was the 3rd Reserve Fleet, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Don't have any more dockyards at the moment. I'd like to start making something big. I better research a 1940s something or other. So we get some big ships in there. Still need to make some more dockyards. It's all on the list of things to do. I'm expecting this to end up in a fight as well. But I don't think we've got any troops there to really trouble us at the moment. Nope. I'm not giving up any of my... Nice. Supplies are flowing through a little bit more freely down here. Let's make sure that we are set to that. Which should help. And if you're not... Oh, you should have been set to that. I had these on in Spain, didn't I? So this was never really much of a serious consideration. Do you know what? I don't think we need this front line over here anymore. I think our allies are happily taking care of that for us. So let's delete that. And I'm going to bring you guys all the way back to here. They'll find their own way there. And then we can use them for something else. I don't want to waste any more effort in Africa. I'm happy to go delving downwards, but delving inwards is hungry work, shall we say.
Atención.
Let's pull those guys in. Do you not have an attack order? So what I would like to see is that. We'll just plan that in, and I'll probably micromanage it because I feel it's better. So, the Marines, did they get in? They did, and I wasn't watching.
Listo.
We should be able to do that one, right? Then instantly, let's have ourselves... Do we need a larger naval base? Do you know what? Let's make this a maximum size naval base. Let's get some radar on here. I can't add those on yet. And let's get us... What was the other thing I wanted? I wanted an airfield. Can I do that one? No, not yet. I'll wait till we've conquered the place properly then. Because we are about to, and it's going to be fine. Having a naval base just off this coast, I think, could be useful. There's no ports in here. That would be a very sneaky move, wouldn't it? Come in here. Land from the inside. Pakistan and the German Reich have signed a white peace. That does not happen very often. That nobody signs white pieces in this game. It's just not what you do. Not what most people do.
Sí, señor.
I don't like the look of that. I think we can take that place on there. And also, I think we can probably add a bit of support. Just to make sure it falls.
Sí, señor.
Well, I might... Shall we just do a general push here? I think so. It would be more sensible to try and get behind them, but... Right, that's kind of useful to have. That's good news. Let's see what can we actually do. Oh, we're quite a way back down on the heavy ship hulls, aren't we? Well, there's only one way to fix that. And if we are going to have some more heavy ships, then we've got to do it. Do you know what I should have done? Actually, let's go into this. Let's turn off naval production just for 70 days. Stop. The reason being that I should have this going, which gives conquer focuses against the USA and their colonies. And I think that'll only matter come a peace conference when it might change the cost of claiming them. So we will grab that. The poor old Navy. Our Spanish Navy. Oh, what's this one? This is our first light cruiser. That was probably built before I changed that order. So you can get going in there. Actually, to make sure I don't accidentally put those into the wrong unit, I might then just transfer them straight into there, and they can train with those boys instead. And that would be also fine. Oh, I think I've made a mistake here. I've definitely made a mistake here. You should not be on that. You should be on convoy raiding. Yes, not defending convoys, attacking them. Yes. That would be when I was clicking about trying to fix all those issues that we had before. Right, you can go into there. And you can get training. Bangladesh declared war on Pakistan. Wow. Just wow. Right, beautiful. We've got this. Supplies are going to be an issue. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this our naval base of choice. Can I not build here? Maximum level reached already, or no slots. It might be no slots available. Oh, is it this one? Hang on. Nord de Quebec. Okay, so it wasn't this one. That's something else. Fair enough. It was. I was clicking in the wrong bit, I think. Cannot build an airbase in a foreign territory. Okay. I don't think that's particularly helping me then, that, like I thought it might. So we'll probably reduce that order. Let's make sure you guys are also then... Oh, it covers all that too, does it? Right, let's just nod to Quebec. We'll maybe build one there. Get it up a level. It doesn't look... Something doesn't look quite right with that. But anyway. We should... I'm going to put them on training for a bit. And then I'm going to consider where we're going next with that. How's this looking? Activate the plan. Go for it. We're moving in. I mean, it's not going to be a big deal, is it? We're just going to conquer this port and then conquer the rest of Canada here. If the Germans got in here, Germans have got in here. conquer the rest of Canada. That's a bit over-optimistic from this first landing. But we're making our progress now.
Sí, señor.
Do we want to make a... Let's plan a proper landing then. So, let's split these guys in half. And where are you? You are in Liverpool. Right, I'm going to railroad half of them down to Bristol.
Avancen.
Let them go. So the ones that are left here...
Firme.
That's not right. Hang on. There's some not here, isn't there? There's some that are elsewhere.
Firme.
Right, so we're going to have a naval invasion from here. And we're just going to plan this in. So we are going to get into Canada. And at the same time, that's excellent. We're going to have a naval invasion also with this same army. And we're going to trigger the whole lot all at once. Did that actually click? Don't think that clicked. From there. And we know there's some stuff going off there. And we're just going to go and land here. That'll do, actually. That will do fine. So we've got reinforcements. Excellent. So we've got the beginnings of a new army coming up. I needed 2.
Atención.
Ah, it was these 2 as well, wasn't it? I need 2 for you. And the rest are going into a new force, which we're starting to build up just there. You guys can get training. Although we can, at this point, we can put a commander in there. So let's go in. Raimundo Garrido.